Hi there, and welcome to 11 plus verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, test 4. Let's have a look at the example question together on top of the page, first of all. So the following two figures are similar in some way. Decide which figure is most similar to the following two images. Okay, so if you look here, we've got two images, two figures on the left-hand side of our example. And we're trying to find a similar figure on the right-hand side. And the similar figure to the two oval type shaped figures on the left-hand side is going to be B, because it's another oval shape, a plain white oval shape. Let's have a look at some of the questions that we have underneath, especially the first question. So in this case, we have two figures that you can see on the top of the page. So these two squares and the two circles here. Now we have to find a figure from A, B, C, D, or E, which matches and which is kind of similar to the two figures on the top. Now, first of all, you can see that each figure consists of two identical shapes. So two squares and two circles, with a diagonal line that runs through each of the shapes. The upper shape is always on the top left. The upper shape is on the top left. And the bottom shape is on the bottom right. The upper shape's diagonal line runs from top left to bottom right. Can you see this? The upper left shape diagonal line runs from top left to bottom right. And the lower shape's line runs from top right to bottom left. So the lower shape runs from top right to bottom left. So the diagonal line in the bottom shape runs from the top right to the bottom left. So these are some of the techniques and patterns that you're trying to solve for the question below. So again, we need two shapes, one on the top left, one on the bottom right. They have to be matching shapes. At the same time, look at the lines. So if you look at shape D here on the bottom left-hand side of our screens, we can see this exactly the same thing. The upper shape is on the top left, and the bottom shape is on the bottom right. Now the upper shape's diagonal line runs from the top left to the bottom right, and the lower shape's line from the top right to the bottom left. The rest of the shapes don't actually follow this particular pattern. So in this case, D will be the correct answer. So use and apply similar patterns for the following questions thereafter, but just remember that the shapes and the figures will be different and the patterns could be different as well. Okay? Good luck with this. Thank you.